Today, I only brought one ball to the golf course. I'm going to play 9 holes, and if I lose this ball, I'm done. Our round might be over. Oh my word. We might be done. All right, so this is hole number 1. We got a par 5. There's OB on the right. There's water on the left. Just going to play a conservative 4-iron here. I built the scratch plan to help me get better at golf, and I'll be tracking my bad shots so I know where I need to focus my practice with that plan. You can get yours here. That's a little toey and a little right, but we're in great shape. We got about 300 yards into the green, so we're just trying to advance the ball again. Just gonna hit another 4-iron, try to move it forward. Golf is a whole lot more fun when you're keeping the ball in play and giving yourself looks at greens in regulation. I'm gonna love this today. I just gave myself a 100-yard par 3. I'm forcing myself to play conservative today by only bringing one ball because my biggest weakness is wild shots. On the green, baby. Green in regulation. That's how we like to start. This was the first shot of the day that I was unhappy with. That's got to go. Just a weak putt, followed by another weak putt. Got to hit it. Didn't warm up on the putting green today. Probably shoulda, but we'll take a bogey. There are much worse things than a bogey. Hole number 2, we got a 340-yard par 4. Historically, for me, it is a driver hole every time, but I only got one ball. 4-iron. Oh my word. Absolute perfection. Shut up, Jake. Okay. 127 in, flag's right in the middle. So we're just going to play our 125 club, try to get it right in the middle. That's going to come up short. I got Scoopy with it. This is the type of chip you want to say you can get up and down every time. Let's see if I can do it. The theme of today was almost. Needed to land it a bit further. I had a lot of good shots, maybe just outside the right edge, that I just didn't quite finish on. Should aim straight at it. All right. Feeling confident. I haven't put myself at risk of losing the ball yet. Let's keep this up. This is another hole that I almost always play driver on. The right side is wide open. The left side is OB, but I always cheat my aim way to the right. No driver today. We're going to stick with the old 5-wood. Just a nice, easy swing, laid out straight in the middle there. Woo! That left start line was certainly not my goal, but it worked out just fine in the fairway. My heart skipped a beat at the beginning when that started a little left, but it came right back immediately, middle of the fairway. Let's go. Well, 120 is the number today. I'm going to take my 50 degree again. The flag's kind of tucked front left. I'm going to play it safe a little bit and cheat my aim out to the right. Just trying to get it on the green right now. Something I'm constantly telling myself is don't swing hard, but I still do it. Oh, and I pulled the shit out of that. That was a bad shot. We're fine. Well, so excited about my conservative game. Things going well. When I hit that last shot, I thought I saw a splash. I was like, there's no hazard over there. Is there a bunker that I didn't know about? Well, this is what we got. Standing water. And my ball has disappeared. If that's the end of the round, that's pretty stupid. Oh, is that something? No. Oh, come on. Guys, I'm going to be so depressed if that's the end of our round. Ah, there it is. Oh my goodness. Well, we survived. Okay, so I'm guessing that's standing water that shouldn't be there, so I should have a free drop. No closer to the hole. You guys can tell me in the comments if I'm cheating and doing this wrong, because that was a new one for me. That is fortunate. I thought we were toast with the dumbest standing water ever. You play conservative and the golf gods still try to screw you somehow. Not today, golf gods. Okay, 21 yards. We're going to do an open face 25-yard shot. Just let it come in nice and soft there. I hit this ball exactly how I wanted. Oh, bad kick. Good chip, bad kick. Let's say par after that. And that bad kick ultimately resulted in another almost. Pulled it. If I hit the intended line, that drops. Bogey, bogey, bogey on there. We'll take it. What a silly game. Well, that was close to the last place on the entire golf course. I would have expected to lose a ball, so I'm glad we survived and found it. Next up, we got a 380-yard par 4. Water on the left at about 270, so I don't want to play driver. I'm going to play my 5-wood again. I got the wind in my back. If I absolutely paired it perfect, that could maybe get to the water. So just in case, I am going to aim right edge of the fairway. Let's do it. And that's called my worst shot of the day. Not sure what happened there. About a tremendous 50-yard tee shot. Just going to push a 4-iron up there. If you're counting, I've swung a wood one time today and had a terrible shot. Irons have been great, though. Beautiful. Just trying to get it on the green in 2-putt at this point. We got 90 yards in with the tailwind. Just going to hit a smooth 58 and get it on the green. If you can map out the hole so you're planning on having a wedge into the green, good things are going to happen. Your score is going to get better. Exactly what we wanted. Let's go. We got to look at par. 9 paces uphill. A little right to left here. And once again, today is a day of almost. Just had to hit it a little harder. I like it when this flag shadow gives me my line. It's pretty kind of it. Well, 4 holes and 4 bogeys, which after that tee shot, I'm not sad about a bogey on this one. Let's keep going. So I had a dilemma for about half a second. I was walking past these bushes and I saw this ball in here. Normally I would snag that up, but that would stop me from the goal of this video. So I'm not going to do it. You're staying right where you are, ball. Well, that was a decision I'll probably regret. But as of right now, I'm glad I made that choice. We got a par 3 here, 180 yards. I'm going to hit a nice, smooth, easy 6-iron. Just try to get it on the green. Just need a par. Just want a par. Let's get a par. Hitting the ball is only half the equation. You have to choose the right club, too. Be the number. Spoiler alert, I didn't choose the right club. Can't tell. I was right at it. I think it should be pretty good. You swing easy, you hit it cleaner. It goes just as far as when you swing hard. I went long past the green, still in an okay position, just a little disappointed. I thought I was going to be pin high. We're going to get this up and down though. Let's get a par. Spoiler alert, we're not. Oh, I tell you what, another 6 inches and that was rolling out real close. Okay, we got about 13 feet. It looks like it's breaking left like crazy. I felt a little bit of break left, but not a whole lot. We're going to give it about 2 cups. Crushed it. Hit the flag, hit the flag. Dang. Oh, the short game is what's getting me today, guys. Bogey, 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 bogey. All right, we got a par 5. It's a par 5. I don't need to be crazy. I just need to be safe. I consider myself a long hitter and should do well on par 5s, but I often don't. But playing conservative, protecting my ball, worked out. Perfect safe shot, left side of the fairway. Okay, so obviously, since I only have 1 ball today, the name of the game is avoiding trouble. We got trouble all down the entire right side, so we're going to aim far away from it. Right now we have basically a 250-yard par 4, so there's no reason to hit it far. We're just trying to get close to give ourselves an easy green in regulation. If you think like this all the time, you're going to play so much better golf. Instead of trying to bash the ball, you're just trying to figure out how to get yourself in a good position. I'm aiming just left of those 2 birds in the fairway, if you can see them. And I'm just playing a 7-iron, just advancing the ball, keeping the club face square. That's all we need here. Look at that, just left of those 2 birds. Exactly what I told you I was going to do. And now I've got an easy 90-yard par 3. Well, I lied. I don't have 90 yards in. I have 92 yards in. Little headwind on us. Another just smooth, clean 58, and let's get it on the green and get out of here with our first par. Little pulley. Do your thing, wind. Oh, let's go. That's birdie time, baby. Not quite as close as I thought. I thought I had it to about 2 feet, but we're still getting the birdie. Like I told you earlier, today was a day of almost. I gave myself a lot of good looks at par, this look at birdie. I just wasn't quite converting anything. Oh, we got our first par. This was one of those days where I felt I played better than what my score says. Well, we've finally reached a hole where I feel safe playing driver. The only water hazard is 300 yards out. I do have a tailwind, but as long as I'm not swinging out of my butt, I'm not getting 300 yards. We're going to do a nice, easy, try for a baby fade on this drive. Just put it in the fairway. Give ourselves a good looking approach. Oh, that's not a baby fade. That's a slicey marooch. For those counting, that's 0 for 2 on driver and woods. Driver was a bad idea. Okay, we got 154 in. We're going to put a nice smooth 9-iron. Maybe a flyer lie, maybe a fat lie. But if we leave it short, that's fine. Just trying to get good, clean contact here with our 9-iron. Keep the ball alive. There is trouble on the right, so we want to cheat our aim just a bit to the left. Just hit a nice, smooth, clean note. And it's a little too far to the left. Sit down. I think we're in the sand. Got a tricky sand shot here. Sometimes I love putting out of the sand. This lip wasn't ideal for it. Part of me wants to putt this. Ooh, very firm sand. I'm just going to do an actual clean chip here. Spin, spin, spin. Hey, we're stoked about that. Let's go get it. Going for the sand save for 2 pars in a row. If any of you think I'm about to make this putt, thank you, but okay, we got 5 paces. We're breaking to the left. Today is the day of almost. Good roll. Back on the bogey train. So we are at 6 bogeys and 1 par for a 6 over after 7 holes. Not an amazing score, but when you look at it, I haven't had one hole where I was really worried about double. My short game's not been good at all today, so if I had anything good going with my short game, we'd be putting together a round that I'm happy about. All right, we got 140 yards to the flag. Par 3, we're just aiming at the middle of the green. Just a good, clean, full pitching wedge. Not trying to do anything magic, just focusing on our lag and compressing the ball. Like I told you on the last par 3, you have to swing well, you have to hit the ball well, but you also have to choose the right club. The wind might grab that. Sit down. Sit down. It didn't sit down. Oh, which is over the green. I just hit my pitching wedge like 165. Yeah, the 25-yarder. The green's downhill. My lie is downhill. This is going to be a tough shot. I'm going to try to hit kind of a floppy 25-yarder. Landed just on the green there above that uphill slope and see if I can trickle it down. Just before that last tee shot, I realized I've been hitting everything off the toe and it had been going a little short because of that. So I adjusted my stance, hit the sweet spot, and as you can see, I blasted that pitching wedge a lot further than I normally do. And I'm not trying to hit it hard today. You hit the sweet spot with a smooth swing and that's what happens. Let's see if we can get on the green here. Oh boy, that's not going to do it. Settle, settle. Yeah, that green just runs. My goodness. Didn't give it enough. I had the line. Oh, there I am talking about how I've never even been nervous about a double. And then I hit a perfectly strike 2 shot and it just was the wrong club. Last hole, guys, it's another par 5. Still got my original ball. We're doing it. We're alive. TaylorMade 5. We got 290 to the water on the left. There's OB right, but the OB is way right. I'm into the wind. I'm not worried about going 290. We're going to try to redeem ourselves with the driver after that horrible last one. We're going to tee it a little low since we're hitting into the wind. And we're going to aim down the very left side of the fairway. So if it gets away from us again, we're not at any risk of going OB. And we sliced it, but we should be fine. If anyone's still counting, that's 0 for 3 with driver and woods. Conservative golf, man. I pull out my driver and immediately this is what happens. I should have just played an iron. I'd be sitting about the same distance with a wide open look. Now I either have to chip it out here, which is a waste of a stroke, or I have to try to punch draw it through that little gap under those trees, which is not the smart thing to do, but we're on the last hole and I'm going to make a bad decision. Up until this point, I had been doing pretty good mentally, but with so many almosts, I let myself get a little frustrated and try to play a little more aggressive. And that's what happens. That's what bad decisions do for you. Oh, well, the very obvious lesson here is play smart golf. Conservative usually ends up better than aggressive. But I got about 280 in. I'm just going to advance the ball as far as I can. See if I can't give myself an up and down look for par. I'm not trying to murder it, just a clean sweep. You can hear me trying to convince myself that this is a good decision. That is on the driving range. That's 0 for 4 for drivers in woods, ladies and gentlemen. I think we kicked out, but our round might be over. Well, against all odds, we made it. We're on a wedge shot on the last hole, 60 yards in. I thought this ball was over this fence here. It was very close, but somehow got a good, gracious kick off of it, and we're on our last shot. Let's do it. Go. Go. Despite a lot of adversity, I was able to finish strong with this 60-yard approach. We went. Happy about that. Let's see if we can save par. It's going right to left. I haven't hit anything all day, but this one feels like I got it. You know, sometimes you just got that feeling like you're going to make the putt. That's what I'm feeling right now. Hey, Jake, do you remember what the theme is? I was wrong? Almost. Why not? Why wouldn't we get another bogey, huh? Made some really dumb decisions on the last hole and got away with it, but overall, like I said, if my short game was doing anything decent, it would have been a solid score for me today. Conservative golf is the way to go. So next time you're on the course, only bring one ball. See you next time.